Yay!
A socially awkward bard. Yes.
We are doing the lives.
Like Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Good old Sokka.
Like, he's awkward and he's annoying, but Sugi still loves him.
It's annoying you, eh?
Oh,
No.
I'm like Sokka, except I actually know things.
Say, Sokka, you don't have the boomerang, so you're not as cool.
Well, anyways, we bring ourselves back. Ooh. Let me find some headphones so I don't, echo.
Echo!
Headphones! And my tray of dice. Boop. There we go. Puppy dog. He's a puppy. Anyways, we come back to our session with our group of adventurers still in Bryn Shander. They had recently uncovered a plot about an individual that had been going around and killing some people in various towns, leaving a shard of ice in the shape of a dagger in their hearts. They had investigated the house of the late glass blowsmith. And wait, don't worry. Don't worry about it. And have been tasked with trying to find Sephek Kaltro by a lady known as Hlyn, an old dwarven woman, a farmer adventurer herself, and has a hunch that he may be involved, if not the culprit himself. And that is where we pick up. Back in Bryn Shander at you hadn't got any leads on the whereabouts of where his troop may have gone, because as Hlyn had described, he's part of a small part of a merchant caravan as a hired bodyguard. But you haven't gone anywhere to ask about where that caravan might have gone. No, Hlyn had given you a couple of different destinations, but hadn't given you a definitive, hey, I saw them, they went that way. Here. I will go back to my thing and pull up the map. Chrome. Oh, okay. I'm. Things are fucked. Okay. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Sorry, technical difficulties. So, you guys are in Bryn Shander right here. You don't know exactly which way the... what was it? Torga, Ice Veins... Torgs. Apparently, it's a caravan that uses that goes by the name of Torg. T-O-R-G. Enchanter's right here. Right. Here, let me... I can zoom in for you a bit. This you will be right about here. You had been given a lead by Helene saying that Dugan's Hole and Bremen were isolated towns. That might be possible destinations for where the caravan might have gone. Yep. You make your way to the gate. A giant wall greets you, and some guards are posted outside. Well, it's not... God damn it. But no. It's maybe about 10 feet tall. Wide enough that a person can make a lap around it. And after that, there's a small spire that on each side of a larger gate that a couple of guards are posted on either side to watch the entrance. Large wooden gate with metal rivets and I think it's called a portcullis kind of door. Portcullis, I think. Yeah. No, yeah, it's a portcullis. Portcullis. Yes. That kind. But it's like a solid wood and metal. And what do you want to do? Hello, Mai. How can I help you? Aye, there's been some trade coming through. Anyone in particular? I think. I think that was a day or two ago. They jippy or something? Hey? Okay. Well, he just did, so. Fight. No. So. Make a, strength check. You can, do a contested, strength check, Devin, if you want to resist being tackled to the ground. You could do acrobatics, maybe. Yeah. Okay. And Alan? Uh, athletics. Okay. Yeah, so they both pummel you into the ground. And your face is now full of snow from whatever's on the ground. and we leave that scene to move over to a small, quaint little home. Kinda nondescript, but it is where, Granny Lashana lives. It's fine. You can come up with it later. Timmy! Oh, little Timmy! Well, I mean, you have your tablet or whatever, but... Oh, well, thank you, Sonny. Thank you, Sho. You're so kind. Oh, my little boy's growing all up. He's going to go off and do some adventures. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. But yeah. Yeah, she accepts it and goes, thank you very much, and, yeah. She pecks you, just quickly grabs a little bit of food and shoves it into your stack, and... Probably not a pie, just Yes, pasties. I mean, it's a good way to store it. You just put everything inside a bun. Mediocre? Maybe we will. Yep. You get all that stuff, and then you make your way back, and they're still waiting there. Devin's character is probably being a little bit more indignant towards the rest of the group. What are you trying to steal? I would assume like that entire exchange would have been like an hour or two, so if you want to be tackling him into the ground for an hour or two, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. Oh. No, he's literally raising the ground up underneath you, so everybody's gonna... It's not even that much. It's like maybe like a foot or two, depending. Well, you kind of feel the motion go underneath you, and it you kind of feel like you got punched a little bit in the gut, but sure. Anyways. Mordin sticks the landing. So... Yep. You make your way through the snow. Can I have everybody roll me a d6? Can I have everybody roll me a d6? Yep. Yep. 1d6. Okay. Oh, okay. Nope. What'd you get? Okay. So you got a 4, a 5, a 6, and what? Anyways. 2, 4, 5, 6? Okay. So you make your way through going through kind of this kind of tundra There's nothing too particularly nothing too particularly active at the moment. It takes maybe about an hour. It's smooth sailing. The winds are negligible. There's almost nothing. It's still really cold, but not too bad. Could I have everybody roll me a d20 perception check? Yep. Dirty 20, nice. Okay. Okay. Yep. You're not saying much. Okay. So, Mordin, you spot it first. You see, what appears to be something kind of sticking out of a snowbound. Oh. Okay. Okay. It's maybe about 150 feet away. And as you get closer, it would appear that you have stumbled upon a man that has appeared to have frozen to death. Mm-hmm. You look through, there's not a lot, and it looks like he's not really, like, he doesn't have any forms of identification. He doesn't have, like, dog tags or anything like that. It's just kind of somebody that was kind of sitting in the snow and never got back up. He looks like really kind of old, kind of maybe like like late 60s. Just a human male. That's up to you. Yeah, there's a tree. There's a couple trees. Mm-hmm. Um. Sure. What'd you get? Yeah, there's a lot of snow in his pockets. Huh? You don't see any you don't see any forms of you don't see any forms of external harm. You No. He's just some guy that was traveling and just kind of succumbed to the cold. Hmm. Sure. And did anybody else investigate the body, or? Okay. Um, so you bury the poor old man into the snow, and do you decide to just keep moving on, or? Okay. So it takes you probably another one second. It takes maybe about another 5 hours of travel. And it's not too particularly eventful. You might see a couple fauna along the way, maybe like a snow goat, mountain goat. But sure. The man who stared goats. Oh. Oh, yeah, that one. And after about 6 hours of trudging through snow and tundra and whatnot, you make your way into the town of Goodmead. Small town next to a small river, and next between a river and a forest, and it's not particularly big, only maybe about enough houses and stuff for about 100 people. There's just a few houses. There's no like walls or anything surrounding it. And you walk into town. Yeah, it's a little hamlet, little village. Nothing too particularly big, but as you enter into the room or enter into the town, I can actually potentially pull up a picture here of the thing. Good. Oh. Right. So let me... And that is the map of Goodmead. There's a small, there's a larger building towards the center of town, and there's some docks to the southeast as you make your way in. Yeah, I'd say there's like one or two as you kind of walking back and forth through the town. Just, there's a general human, kind of just some like plain leather armor. He's got like a metal helmet, A little bit of padding and stuff. You can see a scarf underneath. He's bundled up to prevent the cold as well. Like a little bit, but not particularly. Like he's wearing like leathers, and he's got a small short sword on his side, and he's kind of sitting there and kind of like blowing into his gloves just to kind of try to warm them up a little bit as he's walking around and just kind of like watching. Hey, good day, traveler. Rinchander. I can't say that I know him, but that kind of thing is fairly common around these parts, unfortunately. He sits there and kind of nods and goes, best to lay the dead underground. Or at least packed away. I can talk to the speaker of the town and see if he could put out a job request or something, but there's... Okay. Right. Okay. I guess I'll go talk to well, actually, the speakers, we don't exactly have a speaker of the town anymore. There's a like a giant? I don't really know how to describe it. Maybe like 6-7 foot tall. Yeah, it's similar to a Goliath actually. I believe the man said a verbiage or something. I don't know. It sounds weird. But yeah, a couple days ago, the Verbiage had stumbled upon a shipment of ale, and that was going to make its way here. The town speaker had decided to go and try to stop the because he was with the shipment, tried to defend it, but alas, she didn't make it. Or Kendrick. Hmm? I mean, terrible things happening is not uncommon for 10 towns, considering, hey, we've been in a winter for 2 years. Hey, you're talking about, Togs, right? Yeah, they passed through here, probably about a day ago. No, they set up shop and had been selling here for the better part of a day or two, but um, I think they left earlier today. Um, honestly, it would be nice of the town, or bleh. Words? What are they? I don't know. Um, you really could use some adventures if you're up to the task of potentially uh, finding that shipment of mead. Yeah, our town's economy kind of depends on it. We're pretty famous for brewery uh, and our ales. It was a shipment of various um, supplies for brewing. I I could probably put in a word with the tavern owner and maybe see about getting you some uh, room and board for free, if that would be privy for you. Um, you, the guard had described it as a kind of Goliath-like entity, um, that had like a think of it kind of like a large Goliath, but or like a small like hill giant or something. But uh, yeah, kinda. He says there's actually a trapper by the name of Fefmorin in the uh, hall that can give you more information since he was closer to it. Okay. All right. Good day. And he kind of goes by a small barrel that's uh, a small metal barrel that's got a fire lit next to it. Fire lit in it. Yeah, kinda, but just he's just kind of sitting there warming his hands and sitting near it. anyways. So, you're kind of walking, and as you make your way into the meat hall, you see what looks like a somewhat harried-looking trapper. He's got a couple furs about him. You see a red-bearded dwarf. And a middle-aged woman. The dwarf and the middle-aged woman seem to be kind of deep in discussion. And there's a couple other people sitting around them. Just listening to them talk. Yep. Sure. Talk to who? Nope. Okay. Sure. Fef Morin. And he's got a couple traps next to him. Um, one of them empty. Hmm? No, they're like small like cages and stuff that like. One of them is empty. One of them actually contains a small fox. Yes. I'll say yes. And it looks a little bit scared. Hi, that's my name. What can I do for you? I don't know about no Goliath, but, you must be talking about the, verbiage. Yes, the, verbiage, that's what, we know about it, or that's what, they call it. Similar in stature, but a little bit taller, a little bit, more heavyset. In any case, no, what I had come across was, a few members of the, militia just, they're, let's just say they met a very untimely fate. It's possible that, they probably just saw the... they said it sold a shipment of, meat or something. It's probably just, using it for supplies, to be honest. In any case, one second. Let me check. Wait to me, see where the thing. All he says is that they've got a little. They seem to have a bit of a grayer skin. They are maybe. They're giants, or at least of that nature, anyways. But realistically, a very tall human could be mistaken for one. Assuming they have a bit of a gray skin, after all. Yeah. Probably a little bit more akin to maybe an ogre. Think like if, think like if, like, a Goliath and a ogre had kin. Anyways, it's more just like just a giant. They're, for the most part. They're not particularly too strong, but not that I'm aware of. But you never know with a giant. I came upon that scene earlier this morning. As I was out doing traps. Yes, is? 10 gold. He just kind of ponders for a second and yeah, I could do 7. You also have a couple potions of animal friendship as well. Some gold. And you pull out a few coins from your pouch, and he hands you the small cage with the fox inside of it. The fox itself looks a little bit stressed, yeah. A little panicked. It's kind of, yeah. Yeah. Sure. You can pay a few copper and get a little bit of meat. that's. I mean, that's what some rations are. It's just like salted meats and stuff, unless you wanted like fresh meats. Crispy squirrel bits is what he said. Well, because this isn't like a, it's not so much rations as it is just, like, straight up food. No. This is a tavern. Like, they have, like, human-made food. It's not, like, oh, hey, I'm gonna take this salted meat out away. It's not like a... Like, this is the place where you go and get, like, a, stew or something. Okay. Let me... Right. Allows you to convince the fates that you mean it no harm. Hence, this spell fails. So. This beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you. For the spell's duration, if one of you or your companions harms the target, the spell ends. So... Well, wisdom saving throw. That is a 4, so it does not succeed. Yep. You hold out a little bit of cut up meat and through the thing, and it kind of sniffs at it and then kind of just bites it and kind of. Sure. It will not, it... No. Anyways, yeah, you can roll animal handling if you wanted. Sure. Okay. Is that after modifiers? Okay. So... Okay. So, you kind of try to feed it a little bit, and it seems a little... It seems hesitant, but you're giving it food, so it's... Plus, it's kind of just nibbling and just kind of watching, but it's it seems like it seems like it calmed down a bit, but it's still kind of just like a little bit of hesitation. Yeah, what's up? What? Sorry. Oh, 17? Oh, wait, what? Well, I didn't even see where the roll was. I oh, I can't see it. Okay. Why is my oh, I'm sorry. I had disabled video. Okay. I'm sorry. Yep, I see it. It seems a lot calmer around Mordin Solus. Around Mordin. But yeah, overall the fox seems a lot more at ease than it was previously. Fef does tell you the kind of like direction he was going through. No. Yeah, say like 5 copper. It gets you like a bowl of stew or meat or whatever. Yeah. Or you could have even just ask them to give you like a small chunk of venison or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's 10 copper equals 10 copper equals 1 silver. 10 silver equals 1 gold. No. Gold. We don't use electrum. No. Nobody uses. Yep. So, Verbiage. Anyways, yes, you're killing a Furby. I'm. So, so you want to go find the thing? Okay, you, make your way into the woods, following Fefmarn's trail, and Deep in the woods, amid the snow-covered pines, you discover the remains of 5 militia members who look like they were clubbed to death. Some new fallen snow has already begun to settle on their corpses. Yeah. Verbeet. No. V. Make an investigation check for me. Sure. Or, no, survival? Investigation or survival. I'll let you choose. Okay. Okay. You... Okay. You and, you and Sho have... You kind of see the grisly sight and you're just kind of like... Ugh. Sho Val. Peter's character. Yes, but I was talking to Tok. Yeah. So... And while Mordin and Dearaen, they can you can tell that these bodies have been beaten by what appears to be like a large club. It's a very big bludgeoning, that kind of thing. There are some tracks that lead off into the snow. Like, it looks like they've been here for probably, maybe about, 6 to 8 hours. Like, they've been here for a little while. Yeah, like, the bodies are very cold. Oh, yeah. Sure. That'd be just a, investigation. Okay. Well, you don't find anything of too much import, but you do find some, like, dog tags on each of them. They are, on one side you see the name, and then on the other side you see kind of like the Good Meat logo, which is kind of a small shield with a one of those like wooden steins. Yeah. It's you can identify them as militia of Good Mead. Fine. I love the book's art for the fox. Just look at that. It's so cute. He's a fox. He's adorable. Anyways, so um with your survival check, actually, you can, see that it is a, ogre? No, you did one earlier. Yeah. Just as you kind of came across the scene. Yeah. Anyways. Fire the digital dice! No. So, you do find that, the tracks, seem to be of a large, giant. And they will, and they do lead off farther into the woods. Okay. The rest of you can follow, I'm assuming? Sure. Make a stealth check for me. You just roll. It tastes like booze. I put in a little bit of lime vodka and crown oil apple. Yeah. Along with some berries and other stuff. Yes. But anyways, let's have another roll of a d6 from everybody. Oh. Okay. That was a, just a d6. And 5. Oh no. So, you're walking, and, there's the forest comes around, and then as you're walking, it goes for 1 hour, you're following the tracks. And it goes for another hour, you're still following the tracks. It comes for another third hour. And a snowball comes a snowball comes flying out of the snow at you. Pelting no. Here's a D4. No, it hits Sho Val in the helmet. It surprises you. It doesn't do any damage, but it just out of nowhere a snowball hits you in the helmet. No, it wasn't like a head-sized snowball. It's just like a normal, like... Actually, it's kind of small. To be honest. No, like... No, you see something kind of just go fly and then... Yeah. Sure. Yep. 16? Yeah. Anybody else want to look around, or? Nice. 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 There's, as you look off in the distance, maybe about 50 feet away, there looks to be like a small, thatch doll. Yep. It's only standing on... Yeah, it's good. Huh? No, but it's kind of like shaped like a bell. Yeah. What? I don't know that reference, but... Okay. But it's like it's just kind of like a small kind of thing, maybe only yay big. Yep. Divine Smite! Boom! Nah. I won't do that. No, and did you take the fox out of the cage, or no? Okay, your fox decides to jump down off your shoulders and looks like it's wanting to go towards the thing. Do you allow it? Okay. So the fox, you walk up and the fox kind of walks up to this kind of small doll-looking figure. It kind of looks like just small strands of like wood or something, and then just a couple arms and a couple legs sticking out from it, and there's like a small like porcelain-looking mask that just kind of sits on top of all the that kind of wooded thing. And yep. And as the fox gets up next to it, the small doll kind of bows before it and holds up a berry, and the fox eats it up real quick. Nothing happens to the fox. The fox kind of just bows its head a little bit, and the small entity kind of climbs up on the fox's back and mounts it. And yep. And the small little entity kind of rides, tries, kind of guides the fox over towards Sho Val. Yep, and then stands up on top of the fox's back, and nope, it holds up a small charm. Yep, it just gives you a small charm. Yep. Yep. Yeah, make it just a straight up intelligence check. Okay. You have a faint memory of the description of this being on a board in the tavern. Yep. On the job board. With a small kind of well, you have the thing. You find, looking through the papers, you find the description from a lady that had described them and was looking for them. And they're called chewingas. You don't know anything about them. The job just says, looking for evidence of chewingas, talk to Danica Greysteel, in, Bryn Shander. The charm that it gave you, appears... charm of animal conjuring. It's not in here. 1 second. Oh, damn. Okay. It appears to have a small, very intricate design of an animal on it. Of, like, various animals. Like, one looks kind of like a fox, one kind of looks like a goat, one... Yeah. Um... Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and as you, do you continue on? Okay. So, you make your way... You make your way forward, following the tracks for another few hours. The Chewinga follows you to... just currently riding on the fox. And I will check you... Actually, I should have given you guys a couple more things. Okay. Sure. We have a... It seems to, recognize, your words. One second. Heroes, let me try to find all of you, because you had the... Okay. Where's my... half... Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Boop. 15 warrior. Effort mercenary. Boop. There we go. There's a small... There we go. There's your small fox. And you find your way across... Oh, jeez. You guys are actually... So... Hello, guys! How's it going? No. No! Oh, God. No. So, the trail culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Set into the hillside are 3 caves. The frozen creek emerges from the west cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. A center cave, an 8-foot-high passage, hewn from the rock, is moderately blocked by a tight strand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs. The northeast cave has a big yawning mouth, and flickers of light emanate from within. The tracks of your quarry head through this entrance. You can stealth if you so choose. So, can you see my mouse? Game capture. Capture cursor. Window mode. Turn on. Okay. So can you see my mouse? No. Anyways, so it's not working. Anyways, so your tracks lead in this area right here. You will have to... Yeah. But you have 3 entrances to choose from. And there's a small stream. It's maybe like a foot or 2 deep. Like, something you can just easily jump over real quick. So, which way are you going? Okay, I will... Okay. So, you kind of slowly make your way in. I'll say you guys are over at the entrance here. Yeah, I'll have you guys there. The Fox and Chewinga stay at the entrance, but they seem a bit hesitant and don't want to follow. Yeah, so... Make an animal handling check. It doesn't chase after. Right about that? Be around? Okay. Make a perception check for me. A bonfire in the middle of this cave keeps it lit and relatively warm. The scent of roasting meat fills the air as a hunk of meat on a spit drips juices into the fire. Goats and sheep are held in a small fenced-off area, enclosed by a crude wooden fence. Other features of the cave include a wooden cart with a broken wheel, 2 old crates, and a few barrels. You do not see anything particularly living at the moment, other than the goats. Oh, it's because you're not around the corner yet. Okay. Do you want to take up the rear, Devin? Let us make some stealth checks for everybody else. Stealth checks. Shink, 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 shink. Nice. You got a 3? Oh no. Okay. So as you make your way in, taking care to be stealthy, a bunch of chains start rattling and echoing through the halls. And you start hearing boom, 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 as around the corner, I will show you in a second. No, that's not what I want. NPC. Yeah, but I don't like the models for that. They haven't added those in yet. This is in like early access right now, so it's kind of harder to Ooh, no. No, yeah. No. Constructs. No. Screw it. I'll just say the, it's not quite portioned accurately. But, boom. I actually like how it shakes the screen a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, the squares are 5 feet. It looks around and it hears you guys come in. I'm gonna have you guys roll for initiative. There it goes. Make a performance check for me. Yes, you're using the spell to basically throw the audio. But what'd you get? Nice. Yeah, it's fine. It was an at 1 on insight. So it hears the metal clanging and hears it from the goats, apparently. And is it... It walks forward and goes, I didn't know you goats had some metal banging on you. That's a little weird. You guys are good goats. He turns around, and as he's turning around, he spots you around the corner. And goes, Hey! What are you doing over there? Well, he was going to turn around, and then he caught a glimpse of you as you turned around. You're in plain view of him. So, roll for initiative! 14. Okay. What'd you get? Alan? Okay. Well, Mordin gets to go first. He actually has a spear. Yep. Okay. Go for it. That'll hit. Is there a DC on that? Okay. Just give me 1 second. It is large. It is large. It's just a large creature. Going off of that, that is a nat 20. He saves. No. Goes from a nat 1 to a nat 20. Today's gonna be fun! Woohoo! It is... Okay. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make an acrobatics check for me. You take one hand, you place it on the fence, and you kick over with both your feet, and then slide over, and you are now surrounded by goats. It doesn't work quite like that, but... Okay, next up is Tok. Oh, wait. I got it messed up. Okay. It's, Dearaen, then Tok, sorry. You... You are right here. It doesn't have direct line of sight on you, but I would assume... It would probably assume that there's more of you. I mean, there were more entrances that you could go through, if you so choose, but if you wanted to back up. Okay. Right here? Yep. Diagonal which way? To the right or left? Right there? Okay. Sure. Nice! That hits. Wait, how much damage did you do with that one thing? Sorry. Okay. Sorry. How did read and Staring Strike for me real quick. Read and Staring Strike again. Or I can look it up. Okay, so okay, so yeah, it didn't take it. You rolled 4 piercing? Okay. Sure. Okay, Tok, you get a D6 that you can use on attacks and ability checks. You now have a Bardic Inspiration, which is, I believe, a D6, which you can use for attacks and ability checks. Or saving throws. Okay. You are this one. I'm sorry. Okay. From that corner, you do have line of sight, but he would get a small bonus because he is around a corner. Because you are trying to shoot around a corner. But that you from this angle right here, you could take a step to the right one more and have full line of sight. Okay, right there. Yep, That would give you full line of sight. Nothing in the way. About 20 feet. Okay. You may throw that javelin. $14. That'll hit. Nine points of damage? Nice. Nice. Yep. This one kind of looks fairly fairly regular. A bit chubby. Chubby, but it looks it looks very much like a very tall human, rather than like It does not, actually. Well, before you get a chance to do that, it's gonna move right up here and take a stab at Mordin. It's got a good 17 to hit you, though. Or 17 plus natural 17, which I think is probably going to hit. 6 to hit. It's going to be 10 piercing damage. Yep. And then it'll take another step over here and make a stab at Tok. Getting a natural 3. So does a 9 hit? Does a 9 hit? Okay. And that will be its turn. And at the end of its turn, it's going to make a whistle going, "I need your help here! We got intruders!" Sho Val, your turn. Yeah, it probably doesn't hit. Okay, Mordin, your turn. Right there? A little further? Yep. Sorry. Yeah, refreshing would help, probably. I'm sorry. I am. Okay. I will give him a little bit of cover because you're trying to shoot overcoats and stuff. But well, they seem a bit hard and are kind of jumping around the place. The ominous floating goats. What? I'm joking. I'm sorry. 18 will hit. Max damage at 12. Nice. Ow. Iron tipped arrow. That'll do it. It's looking a little bit rough. Not, he's taking a little bit of damage. And as yep. As you finish your turn, stepping around the corner is a ogre. Big mixed. He goes, "Hey, what's going on, boss? Somebody giving you trouble?" As much as I would love to, you can probably tell that it's not going to do that. You can go ahead, by all means. You're too far away. Well, it rolled an insight and it got an nat 18, so. So. It looks around and it sees you and the goats and it's going to go, "Hey, you leave our goats alone." No. It's not like hiding. It'll try to pull out a javelin and or kind of pull a stick out and chuck it at you. Yeah, trying to be a little bit more careful about how it's aiming because it doesn't want to hit the goats. No, it'll just give you a bonus to hit, or bonus to your AC because you're using half cover, which would be like a +2. It gets a 10 to hit. No, just he tries to aim and then just like kind of tries to throw it and then goes and kind of throws a little bit wide. It ends up going to hitting the wall behind you. He's too worried about trying to trying to not hit the goats that he misses. You leave our goats alone! You get out of there! We come for your goats. Okay, Tok, your turn. Or Dearaen, your turn. Sorry, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Sure, go for it. Why you have to be so mean? Okay. Yeah, that's a wisdom save. That's cocked. That's a natural 2. Well, it's a 2. 2 damage. Okay. Why you gotta be so mean? I'm just trying to live here. It is now Tok's turn. Unless you wanted to do something with your bonus action. No, you can give another. He was looking... Up to you. Okay, now it is Tok's turn. Alan, your turn. What do you want to do? It's right in front of you. Go for it. Do the thing. Nice. Okay, roll twice the damage die. So it's the damage die, but you roll it twice. I mean, I've seen different variations. This is just what they say it is. Yeah. Honestly, that one's not too bad. We can do that if you want to do that. Well, the maxed out one makes it so that you're not like rolling like, oh hey, I have a d6 and I roll snake eyes. It just kind of, it doesn't feel as meaty. So max out one and then roll. And, yep. So you roll the damage die once, but then you take the max of that damage die, add that to the hit as well. Yep. No, you don't do the proficiency for damage. Proficiency is for hitting. Anyways, Alan, what damage did you get? 10 damage? Okay. Boop. Okay, it is now its turn. And it didn't like that very much, and it's gonna swing back. Twice. Yep. The first attack is a 17 plus 6, so 23. And then the second attack is a 15. Okay. That is going to be 14 points of piercing damage. Now it is Sho Val's turn. Nice. That'll hit. So 6 plus your thing, which is... plus 5? So 11. Yeah, 11 doesn't hit. Okay. Yeah, it's high. It's high. You stab forward with your shovel, and you hit the one time, and then you try to swing it around, and you clang into the wall next to you, and it throws off your attack. Six damage, nice. Oh. Well, okay. Would they, well, one of them would have hit anyways, because, I just rolled an 11. So. It's a 6. So, that would be a 17 to hit. I'm assuming that hits. So, one hit goes through. Anyways. No, good call out. I rolled again. I rolled well. Hey, this is a group game. You gotta call me out sometimes. Hey, I am as privy to the rules as you guys are. I get it. Okay. That will end our round, and that is, I think, where we are going to leave off. Just because it is 9 o'clock, and people has to go to work. So, in the morning. Well. We can still sit and stand up and chat and stuff, but I think that's about where we're going to leave off. In the middle of a dungeon. In the middle of combat. I will save up our thing, and I am saving the initiative order. Oh, probably. Well, I'll write it down. Okay. And yeah. We will pick this up next week. And then we can enjoy the adventure of a small dungeon. Yay!